found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work first. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout. Looking for space. It's Martin. Boom. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intent?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. He's got 43 yards on the ground already. What a way to get this season started. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Howard. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. First drive, they go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is called for in the midst of one thing, making the catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Turning it on! Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Martin. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And his slips, Justin. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. At the 45 on his way. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. On the option, he'll toss it.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing. They're up 14 over Western Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Handoff from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Got the first down and more. He's up to 90 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down the 1 to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Using his leg, it's Martin. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They go to the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Take the return out of the equation. Signaled for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Guys, let's have a look. we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Stop is made almost immediately, giving one to the 23.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give is to Williams. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Trying to get it to the marker. Jukes his way for more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Looking to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what cover unit.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, going for it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Boy, did it ever pay off.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that.
Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Ohio. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on 1st down. Turns it loose. Pulls in the deep ball. All kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. On the move at the 30. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Bowers. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing. Put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Pulls and fires complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Cardinals have moved it inside the 20. Snap from the gun on third down. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Novak. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but When you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Going to take a shot on second and short. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Now on the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Gets it out quickly, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Absolutely center. And now the lead's extended a little far. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Oh, it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Got his man downfield. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lets it fly. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Dead center perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not.
18, and your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give is to Williams. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. He's got 99 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got his man quickly. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away, see where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Ball State, 16.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Here's the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to put it in play. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Using the quick game. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Trying to barrel in. Into the house. Touchdown, Nittany.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Ball State, 16.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, he still got him on the turf. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
And first down for the offense.
Quickly complete.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return. We stop.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. 1st and 10.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more on the board.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Ball State 16.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets. It's up this offense nicely. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Punt is in the air. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get